What's up YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be looking at Big Mouth. He is currently in the item shop. He is an epic outfit. He is part of the Freak Some Freaks set. He does come with the backlink console of frogs. So without further ado guys, let's get this review started. So Big Mouth. Big Mouth was released during last year's Fortnite. He's actually a very cool skin and I did rate him a 10 out of 10 last year. So let's check out how he actually stood the test of time. The skin itself is very unique. You don't really have any other skins that's actually this freaky or this much into like the dark side of Halloween, which makes the skin very good. The only weakness he does have is the backlink, the Council of Frogs, which in my opinion they could have done a lot more. Either way, he's a very cool skin and I'm actually one of those guys who actually uses him from time to time because he's just very unique. So what's my rating on Big Mouth? I'm gonna have to give Big Mouth a 7 out of 10. The skin itself, when it was first released last year, did have that honeymoon effect where the skin itself just seemed a lot better than what it seems because it was a barely new skin and it was pretty cool at the time. Now that I actually had like a year to play with it, the skin itself is still very good, but I found some weaknesses, mainly the backlink. Other than that, if you could get past the backlink, this skin is actually very cool. So without further ado guys, let's get these combos started. For our first combination with Big Mouth, I am pairing it up with Dark Scaly. Now the reason behind Dark Scaly is because the backlink itself does have those scales that are purple that looks very cool. Also the backlink itself actually complements the skin, especially because the skin is out of this world. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Ripe Reapers. The Ripe Reapers are a dual wielding harvesting tool which is basically just two axes on both hands. It's actually very cool and it matches very good. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Root Wings. The Root Wings is actually a very creepy glider even though you don't really see it as that. The glider itself is basically just branches as you're descending to the battlefield, and what creepier way to actually have this. Then for the contra, we're gonna be going with the Dark Feathers. What I really like about the Dark Feathers is that contra that is left behind that is all dark. And for the wrap, we're gonna be going with the Paint Splash. The Paint Splash wrap is actually very cool because it matches perfectly with the color schemes of the skin and backlink. So let's check out this combo. For the next combination with Big Mouth, I am pairing it up with the Trophy Sack. Now this combination actually looks very good. The Trophy Sack itself is basically just the heads of Cuddle Team Leader, Dirtburger, and Tomato Head, but it matches really good with the Big Mouth. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Harvester. The Harvester harvesting tool does have a similar feel to it that the backlink does have. It even has a similar color scheme due to the handle it does have, and it just looks amazing. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Feather Flyer. The Feather Flyer is basically just a glider that is based off of chapter 1 glider design, but it does have like a raven's feathers on the side of it that looks very cool. Then for the contra, we're going to go with the Sablight. The Sablight contra is basically just fireflies coming from both hands, but it for some weird reason looks very creepy. Then for the wrap, we're going to go with the Mayhem. Now hear me out, the Mayhem wrap fits very well with this combination because it does have the weapon wrap being all beat up and like scratched up. That is something Big Mouth would do. So let's check out this combo. For the last combination with Big Mouth, I am pairing him up with the Trapper Pack with the Night Air Stout. Now the reason behind this combination is because the backlink itself does have a similar color scheme to that of the skin. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Dark Dino Bones. The Dark Dino Bones is basically just two bones on both hands, and then the edge of the bones themselves does have that purple glow that looks very cool. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Shellerfish. The Shellerfish is basically just a skeleton model of a fish, but it makes sense because it matches really good with the harvesting tools. Then for the contra, we're going to be going with the bats. The Big Mouth is a very scary and creepy character, so having the bats as a contra makes sense. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Fiend. The Fiend wrap does have that purple glow that is similar to the harvesting tools we are going to be using. Then the remainder of the wrap itself does complement the outfit he is wearing, so it's a match made in heaven. So let's check out this combo. Now, for the honorable mentions with Big Mouth, you could use any backbling that does have purple. Even some greens actually looks really good with the skin. For our first combination with the Council of Frogs, I am pairing it up with Plague. Now, what I really like about this combination is because Plague is like a scientist, so he could actually use frogs or something about the frogs to actually test his experiments. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Reckoning. The Reckoning harvesting tool is basically just a log that is sharpened in the edge. It's actually a very cool harvesting tool, and it matches really good with the creepy exterior he does have. And speaking about creepy, we're going to be going with the Field Wrap for the glider. Now, this is a very creepy glider, but it actually matches really good with the combinations of colors and theme. Then for the contra, we're going to be going with the Doom Drop. What I really like about the Doom Drop is because it does invoke the hands himself in like a green aura that is very cool. And similar to that green aura, we're going to be going with the Neon Venom for the wrap. The Neon Venom wrap does have like a green glow of it, and it's very cool. So let's check out this combo. For the last combination with the Council of Frogs, I am pairing it up with the Swamp Stalker. Now, what I really like about this combination is the color scheme. As you can tell, the Swamp Stalker does have that brownish and green color scheme that the frogs themselves do have. Then, frogs are from the swamp, so it actually makes sense. And for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with a Fresh Cut. What I really like about this combination is because the Fresh Cut does have a simple design, and then the color scheme fits very well with the Swamp Stalker. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Palm Leaves. The Palm Leaves glider does have a green and brown color scheme that is similar to that of her outfit. Then for the contour, we're going to be going with the Vines. I am using the Palm Leaf as a glider, so having the Vines as a contour just fits very well. And then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Dogfight. The Dogfight wrap does have a military camo that is similar to that of her pants. So let's check out this combo. Now for the honorable mentions for the Council of Frogs, you could use anything that does have a similar brown color scheme or anything with green. Also, anything that does have like an aquatic feel is actually gonna match it very well. Those are the 3 combinations I did find for Big Mouth, and then the 2 combinations I did find for the Council of Frogs. Let me know in the comments below which one's your favorite. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe. I post videos of fake cosmetic skins every single day. And if you want to support the channel, my code is ENIGMAKIDD, all caps, 2 Ds, all together. Each time you guys use my code near the item shop or the Epic Game Store, I do get a small percentage of it and it really helps this channel grow. And if you have any combo suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And for all my social media and Discord, they'll be in the description. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.